Hello, this is Sherrell T. Martin with Empower to Thrive, and we help business owners create, build, and maintain financially thriving businesses. And this week's tip is about critical cash flow mistakes that you are making in your business right now. There are 6 of them altogether, but I'm only going to share 3 with you on this week's tip. And you'll have to be sure that you go over to our blog to find the other 3 tips, the other 3 mistakes that you're making in your business right now. Now, as I've mentioned in the past, managing your cash flow is important because it helps you identify your cash shortfalls. It provides a glimpse into what your customers' financial situations are, and it helps you track towards your goals. And that's why it's so important that you do everything you can to avoid these 6 critical mistakes, because otherwise you're just throwing money away. Now, the first critical mistake that you're making in your business right now is that you have uncontrolled spending. So I've said it before, and I'll say it 1,000 times more. Debit and credit cards that are linked to your business account are nothing but the devil. They're very convenient when you're out there making business purchases and buying things for your company. But when you're out there spending the money from your business account on everything from groceries to family vacations, you end up spending way too much on personal matters, and then you're left trying to figure out how you're going to keep your business afloat and pay for your business expenses. The second critical mistake that you're making in your business is that you don't have any policies or procedures in place for cash or credit collections. Now, I'm not saying you have to go out there and be a debt collection agency, but what you do need to do is have some type of procedures in place so that when a customer is over 30 days due, you have policies to follow to help you get that money. You've done the work. You've earned the right to receive it. It's up to you whether or not you're going to go out there and get it. The third critical mistake that you're making in your business right now is that you're jumping the gun on making vendor payments. So a vendor just shows up at your door and says they need a payment today. And you want to stay in good standing with this vendor because you want to use them again in the future. Nothing wrong with that. But what you do is, because you just got off the phone with Susie and she said you can come by today to pick up that check for the services that you provided to her, you go ahead and write checks to this vendor who's standing in front of you. And what happens? You go to meet Susie and Susie ain't got the money. Happens all the time. You cannot prematurely write checks against monies that you have not put into your bank account, period. Because when you do, it causes you to have negative cash flow and you'll end up with a ton of bounced items. It's just not worth the headache. Now, I want to hear from you. What lessons have you learned from practicing poor cash flow management? Leave your comments over on our blog at EmpoweredToThrive.com so that our Empowered to Thrive community can benefit and learn. Did you like this video? If so, please subscribe so that you can receive these tips every single week, and share it with your friends, fans, and followers so they too can benefit from these tips. And don't forget to visit us at www.empoweredtothrive.com to grab your free startup success guide and bonus budgeting checklist. Now remember, in order to thrive financially in life and in business, you have to push past your fears, excel in your ability, and soar to new heights. I look forward to talking to you next week. Take care and be empowered.